Hi, it's Dana Persia. Welcome back to my channel. Well, as you can see, today we're in my studio, the Beautiful Brides Philly studio, where all the magic happens for our clients. The upcoming video is an amazing tutorial / before and after video where I take a client and we go from start to finish using all of my techniques, and you can actually see the transformation, really get to see kind of how it all happened. We're gonna be using airbrush makeup instead of traditional makeup, so you're gonna get to see what that looks like and how it's applied. But I think that this is the first video I've ever done in the studio, so I'm really excited about it. I'm so happy to bring this to you. Please leave me your comments, and here we go. The first thing I always do is prep the under eyes of every client. Everyone needs a little extra moisture before we start applying concealer, so I do like to pat a little bit of moisturizer under the eyes. I always start with good concealer under the eyes for covering dark circles, and I don't like to spray airbrush under the eyes. It often creases, so I use a traditional concealer. Before spraying airbrush, I really like to spot conceal any hyperpigmentation or dark spots. It just gives an added boost for coverage before you start spraying the airbrush product. I do like to use a large stippling brush to blend the concealer for extra coverage, and then I start spraying. I don't use any primer. I like airbrush on bare skin except for the concealer. What I love about airbrush makeup is it's really light on the skin. It's great for my summer brides and clients who don't like the feel of traditional foundation. So airbrush is really wonderful for that. I do like to use a moisture mist in between for clients with dry skin. And now I'm just setting the under eye concealer. Here I'm using some traditional powder contour to give my clients some cheekbones and contour the nose slightly and the jawbone eventually. Here I'm adding some bronzer. Overall, since she is a little tan and I want to give her that sun-kissed look. In a final spray of airbrush, blush, and some traditional highlighter. Next, I always prime the eye with a good eye primer. It helps your eyeshadow stay on longer and stop creasing. I'm using a very sheer pink color, part of a cool palette by MAC Cosmetics. I like a lighter shade on the lids. It really opens up the eye, and then I go in with a darker color. Here I'm using sort of a frosty slate gray in the corner. No makeup application is complete without false lashes. They really open up the eye, and you can either use individual or strip. In this case, I'm using a strip lash. I have this little applicator that I love that really helps the lash adhere. Sometimes you have to trim the lash because they're just too long for the client's eyelid, but they do make a difference. So I'm using a dark brown eyebrow powder to build out her eyebrows. You can see that although she has some hair, they really need to be defined. So I'm using a slanted brush to do that. I do like eyebrow powders. They are very natural. Keep in mind, ladies, when you fill in your brows, they're meant to be sisters, but not twins. So if they don't come out exactly the same, it's okay. They should look natural and they should be even, but sometimes our brows are just, one is higher than the other. You can really see her face come to life as we fill in the brows. I'm going to do some final detailing. So I have a concealer brush and some concealer. Next is the eyeliner. I'm using MAC Black Track. It's a gel liner, and I'm giving her sort of a smudgy winged liner to really open up that eye. I'm going to bring that gel liner down underneath and add it to the bottom lash line. I think this really opens up the eyes. Even though the client's wearing false lashes, I do like to apply a coat of mascara. And finally, we want to complete the look with her lipstick. So I'm lining her lips with just a nude pencil, and then we're just going to fill those in with a nude pink color. Her eyes are very bold, so I'm playing down her lips with more of a natural color. And finally, a spritz of makeup setting spray, which keeps everything in place. Beautiful.